Thank you very much, Table Topics contestants. It was more than a Table Topics contest. It was a contest on making it through the crowd to get mic'd. And then it was a contest of making it up the step. And then it was a contest of delivering absolutely fantastic answers to a question you knew nothing about. So, thank you all for participating. I'm just going to ask everyone to pass the mic down. Just tell us who you are, what club you're with, and the favorite thing, very quickly, that you did as a 13-year-old.
My name is Frank Pisano. I'm with the Lake Pondre Toastmasters. We have a big table here. And my most favorite thing I did when I was 13 was probably learn how to sail. Thank you.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. My name is Sheila Evans. I'm from Chinook 40 in Yakima. And the best thing that I learned from when I was 13 was probably how to sneak out and learn how to drive.
Good morning. My name is Jan Taylor. I'm from Cayumawa Toastmasters of Pendleton, Oregon. And actually, my favorite thing when I was 13 was I was asked to be an editor of a column in our school paper called Dear Granny. And I was the secret person that got to tell you off.
My name is Joy Winning from Frankie Balmer, Toastmasters number 95 in Pullman. And try as I might, thank goodness that was not the table topics question, because I am drawing a blank on my 13-year-old self. But I know I did a lot of hauling wood and chores when I was that age. We would take, my sister would throw it from there to the next sister, and I'd have it be on the stairs, and I'd be throwing large pieces of firewood through this little window into the cloakroom of the country club that we had turned into a house. And then you got to go inside and stack it all properly.
Hi, my name is Louise Griffith, and I'm with the Moonlighters Toastmasters, which meets on Thursday nights. At 13, I started working with my dad, and he was a newspaper man. So I started learning layout. I started learning how to read upside down and backwards, which is no fun, because then you got to turn it around and make sure it goes in the right place. So that was what I was doing when I was 13 years old. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Bruce Noyes, Apple Valley Communicators number 50 from Yakima. And I've already told you, when I was 13, I wanted to be a cowboy. You know, before the song was ever developed, "Don't let your kids grow up to be cowboys," Mom and Dad said, please, please don't be a cowboy. There's no future in that. Obviously, I didn't make it as a cowboy.
I'm Brian Kreitzer from Richland, a member of Atomic City. And if I recall 13, one of the things I did that was fun about that time was I had a pony. Just a little one there. But I used to dance with her. I would take up her legs, and I would put a leg on either side up here, and I would put my head, and I would dance with her around the yard. And that was one of the fun things I remember doing as a 13-year-old.
Thank you very much. I'd like to pass out your certificates of appreciation and participation. But I'm not up there. Frank.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sheila. Jan? Thank you. Joy? Thank you. Louise? Louise? Bruce? And Brian. Now, Someone who knows calligraphy actually put those together, and I couldn't read them. So hopefully they all have the right certificates. We are in a position where the ballot counters have not counted. I do not have a second question. Someone come up with a question for me that's really simple to answer. What's the meaning of life? Oh, no. Brian is starting. 42, right? Your question is going to be, what is the best thing you have done as a Toastmaster that doesn't involve a speech that you gave? What is the best thing that being a Toastmaster has done for you or that you've done for someone else? I love it when the question doesn't make sense. Go.
I try to give hope to people. And sometimes that happens after the meeting. I remember a conversation which I've had with one of our members, and I hope it gave him hope. And that's what this whole thing is about. So sometimes it happens in my speech, I hope. But giving hope, I'm just going to end it there. That's what I think I'd like to do and do.
Well, one of the most rewarding things for me is mentoring and helping some people achieve some goals that they didn't think was possible.
For me in Toastmasters, it's success. I've been in a long time, and I'm now 82, and I don't stop with Toastmasters anytime soon.
I think the best part about Toastmasters is that it allows us all to shine, to have the opportunity to present ourselves, our best selves, our worst selves. And we get to be with like-minded people who care about articulating and being creative with our language and instilling that fun that you can tell a joke without butchering or telling, oh, I can't, oh, I'm not always like that, I'm never. And to be able to shine and be proud of that and pass it on.
I think the best thing about being a Toastmasters is the opportunity that we do have to meet new people and work with them and help them to grow. It's by watching them grow that you can feel just so happy for them to be able to hear them say a sentence without stuttering, to be able to get up in front of a room without running off the stage crying, and knowing that a week later they had to get up in front of 500 people, but because we helped them in Toastmasters, they were able to succeed at their job. That is what we do, is help one another.
Confidence, confidence, confidence. That's the biggest thing that Toastmasters has given me, is confidence and the ability to inspire others.
I would have to say the biggest thing Toastmasters has given me is the ability to listen. It is very hard to count ahs and ums and be that person when you're talking. And so really to sit down and listen, and it's also really good to listen to really good speeches. And I must say, everyone has good speeches, even on their worst day. And that really lets me listen and develop my speaking. So that is the biggest thing Toastmasters has given me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I know that these are great Toastmasters because they gave fantastic speeches, but I wonder if you're really Toastmasters because you guys all came in under time. And I thought Toastmasters like to talk and talk and talk. I think what I'm going to do is ask you all to leave the stage. We'll just wait for the ballots to come back. And I hated to stand on stage when the winners were announced, so this is my call. Go. Maybe. I left the podium unattended, didn't mean to do that. The podium is now reattended. and I am going to unattend the podium. We're going to sit in silence for a few minutes. Thank you all for bearing with us. We're waiting for those judges.